Excuse me 1 second. Hello. I think they have a new $5 box where they have those french fries, a cheesy gordita crunch, and a taco. If they do, that's what I want. If not, I just want my regular number 10. And instead of... Seriously? What? I hope that's not my car. It's not my car. Welcome y'all. Maggie Hardy here, looking a hot mess, but I do have a reason for it. We're gonna be doing a review. But first, I need to ask y'all a favor. When it comes down to foundations, it is very hard for me to find a foundation that I have absolutely just hands down have to have. Without it, so if y'all have any recommendations for a dewy, luminous foundation that isn't really full coverage and cakey, y'all leave some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all use. But other than that, y'all, if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe down below. Also, give it a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell. Every single thing helps. Y'all know, y'all already know. So I would really appreciate all of those favors from y'all. And of course, y'all, let's just jump into this review. Like, I'm looking a hot mess. Y'all don't mind me, but I'm getting ready and I'm going to go out and about my day as usual. But the other day, I have wanted to try this for a year now. Ever since I first got into makeup, this is the It Cosmetics CC Cream plus Illumination. I don't know how new the Illumination one is, but I've always wanted to try a CC Cream just because of the simple fact of it isn't a full foundation. And we're gonna give this a run for its money today. So let me take it out of the box. It looks like so. Has a nice little pump on it, which is great. I'm so excited to try this foundation, y'all, and I really hope that what it claims and what it does is how it actually works. So let's get this piece of paper out. Came with the handy dandy paper. It is a color correcting, illuminating full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum. I need anti-aging. There are wrinkles everywhere. Delivers 7 products in one, and it is also SPF 50, which that's great, especially when it comes to summertime. A full coverage illuminating foundation. Okay, well, y'all are calling it a coverage cream. Is it a cream or is it a foundation? I guess we'll find out. Brightening color corrector, which yes, we do need some color correcting going on. Hydrating anti-aging serum. I need that. Pore minimizing primer. Definitely I need that. Dark spot corrector. Yes, again. And moisturizing day cream. Okay guys, so we're just gonna jump into this. I've already moisturized my skin. I actually used the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Some of my most favorite moisturizers, especially in the wintertime when it has been dry and nasty like it has been the last couple months. I really need that moisture soaked into my face. So I really hope this gives every claim that it possibly can. I know a lot of people, when they do reviews, they do half the side with a beauty blender, half the side with a brush. But because of the way my skin is and the dryness, I never apply foundation with a brush. So I'm not going to start now. I'm just going to take my beauty blender, my damp beauty blender. And first we'll do one side, whichever side we do first. Are these claims real? Because if they are, then I might have found the foundation that I was asking y'all to give me. I'm going to squirt this on the back of my hand. Oh, this is also paraben and cruelty free. That's a plus. How to use. Apply 1 to 2 plumps to clean skin using your favorite It Brush Cosmetics. We're not using a brush, I'm sorry, It Cosmetics. Can be used as your moisturizer, anti-aging serum, concealer, foundation, sunscreen based on your coverage needs. For best results, apply with a smooth, even layer to your face. Okay, so this is 2 pumps right here. It's a lot. It's actually a very thick consistency. And I'm also using the color Light. So let's just do this. Like, Is it a cream? Is it a foundation? What is it? It better be a miracle worker, is what it better be. So as y'all can see, I do have little breakouts. I do have dark spots. I do have redness, pores, wrinkles. I got it all. So let's go. It smells good though. It smells like a floral sunscreen. So we're just going to pounce this into the face. This side, we did not use a primer. So we're testing it out as a kind of like a cream moisturizer like they said to do. And it is blending out very nicely, and it does actually match my skin. Just, it's a little dark, but it says that it is supposed to melt into your skin color. Another claim that it has. Here's one side. And there's the side without. This is also without any primer. Without primer, without anything, I can say that it is not filling in my pores. Not one bit. Go like this a little bit. I always have problems with foundation going into my wrinkles. I can see that it is already settling in. We'll see how long it takes for it to dry. Also, it's still a little wet. We're gonna see how it works with other products, with bronzers and blushes and highlights. We are going to test that too. And it's actually drying down now. I can actually feel it drying down. It's definitely not full coverage, and I wouldn't call it a foundation, and I'd probably call it just a cream. I mean, it's kind of like, it's like a mixture of both. Maybe that's why they say it's both. So this side over here, I'm going to use a primer. I'm going to use the Professional and see if I can fill in some of these pores, see if that helps any. Really push it into the pores. Give myself a mini facial. Okay, now let's actually go in with the other side and see what we got going on here. Okay, and I can say that with a primer it does work better. That's probably with every foundation. I wanted to use this side more as a cream moisturizer to see, y'all know. Okay, and this is with the full face. I actually like it better with a primer. I feel like it performs a lot more. Over here, it looks a little bit more blotchy, and then on this side, it actually looks more put together, not breaking apart. And I actually right here, I know y'all can't really see, but I kind of have some dry spots right here along with my pores and texture, but it's not really clinging to it. It is settling into my lines already. So we'll let this dry for a minute, and then we'll go in with some bronzer and stuff and see really how this works with other products. Okay, so I've been reading. It's now, I let it dry for about 5 minutes. I can see that it is actually like, it feels actually very good. My face feels very hydrating, which is one of the benefits that it said that came along with it. It is illuminating, which I do love. So actually so far, now that it's actually dried down, I feel like I really like it, other than it's already settling into my forehead lines, but I make a lot of facial expressions, so that's not a big issue for me. And also on the directions, it says apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. I don't really know how I feel about that. Yeah, reapply at least every 2 hours. Like in the summertime, going out to the lake and stuff, like if you or you're out playing volleyball, basketball, or you're just simply out and about running errands and you're in the sun, I don't know how I feel about this, because I would not just go out with a cream like this on my face. I'd have to have my bronzer, I'd have to have everything else. So to reapply it every 2 hours, that just kind of seems like to me it would just become a cakey mess. Maybe that's something that we should try. Maybe I could try it later, but as of right now, I want to see how it works with other products, because me, like I said, as myself, I'm not going to go out without no bronzer or blush or anything on my face. I do see that the color actually went in and matched very well. So let's just jump into it. I'm going to go in with some Hoola bronzer. Brought my little blonde bronzing brush. And let's see how this performs. There we go. Is it just me? Or y'all see that dry spot right there? Oh, I swear that's what I hate most about my skin, is it is so dang dry. It is so hard for me to find stuff that actually works for me. With working with bronzer so far, it's actually looking pretty good. It's blending out very, very well, except for on that one little spot right there where I have a dry patch. But I would say that's just my skin, because over here it worked flawlessly. On the forehead it worked flawlessly. So now let's go in with some concealer. I'm going to go in with the Milani Retouch and Erase Concealer. And we'll just pounce this out. We are highlighting the tops of our faces right now. Okay, and to set that all into place, I'm going in with my RCMA powder. It comes in a, actually it comes in a tube, but I put mine in this little thing I got off of Amazon. It's a powder, just a powder band. Okay, for blush, I'm going to go in with some Milani blush. It worked very well, yeah? Kind of make it look like we got a little sunburn on the tip of our nose. Ooh. Okay, and for highlight, I'm just going to go in with my Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter. I'm actually surprised at how well that this is actually working with other products. Like, I couldn't imagine having to reapply this every 2 hours. Okay, so first impression thoughts. As of right now, I like it. I will come back in a couple hours. The products worked great with it. The only thing that I'm noticing is that it is sinking into my wrinkle lines, which most of the time a foundation won't do that for quite a while. I even set it with some powder and it's still wanting to crease up in there. But as it feels, it really feels like I just have on a thick moisturizer. It's a little heavy, but it's not like a lot heavy. What is that in my eye? How are y'all gonna sit here and let me do this whole video and I got something in my eyelash? How dare y'all? I'm just kidding. Okay, y'all, I am back and it has been about almost 4 hours since I've sat down and actually filmed and put the cream foundation, whichever one it is, on. And so far, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It is very luminizing, it's very brightening, like it claimed to be. So I'm going to need, you know, a few more times, for a few more uses before I actually think about if I like it. But now that y'all are really up close and personal, y'all can see how bad it has settled into my lines. And it also claimed to be moisturizing, which at first it felt very moisturizing, and I love the illuminizing part of it. But if you get really, really close, you can, yeah. That's gross. And it has kind of clinged on to my dry patches. Other than that, you know, everybody's foundation is just like a personal preference kind of deal. Me, like I said, I'm gonna have to try it out a few more times before I can actually give my full opinion about it, because there's a lot of foundations out here and creams that you really like at first, and then you wear them a few times and you're like, oh my gosh, why do I like this again? So I'm definitely going to keep giving it a try. And next time I wear it, I didn't exfoliate today, which I probably should have done. So next time I will exfoliate. This side of the face we used a primer on, and this side we didn't. I can definitely tell a difference. So make sure you wear primer on it. And like I said, on the box it says to reapply this every 2 hours if you're outside and as needed. And just from this experience right now, if even if I didn't have any blush, bronzer, highlight, even if I didn't have any of that on, I would not reapply this to my skin just because of the simple fact of it's already clinging to everything it's not supposed to cling to from the promises that this gives. But I'll try it again, and I'll definitely, if y'all watch my videos, you know I'll definitely let y'all know what I think. But as of right now, I'm just on the border about it. I'm iffy. Other than that, y'all, I really appreciate y'all being here. And if you like the review, give it a thumbs up. If not, you know, I always ask y'all, leave me comments and recommendations down below. I know reviews aren't my strong point, but it is something that I am wanting to try to get more into. Oh, that scopped me. So, bear with me in my first review. I do apologize if it's not what it is. And again, also, if y'all have any foundation recommendations, y'all definitely please leave them down below. It would mean the world for me for y'all to let me see your suggestions so I can maybe go pick up some things that I don't have. And other than that, my Saturday shout out sign up, it's on my Instagram. So y'all definitely go sign up and possibly get a chance to be featured on my Saturday video this week. And yeah, bye.